If everyone can go ahead and have a seat, please. First and foremost, my name is Kyle Sharp. I'd like to thank you all for being here today. This is the Dean's Leadership 50's second case competition. So we have 4 judges down here in the front who are going to score the teams, ask questions, and then the winning team gets a wonderful prize provided by Doug Jones at Northwestern Mutual. So our other judges are Ray Drachenberg with Delta Pine, Jeff Patton with UA Career Services, and Trish, I always butcher her last name, an alum of the DL50. And then our timekeeper is Ariane Guthrie, who's also an alum of the DL50. So each team will have about 25 minutes total, and the judges will ask questions. So thank you all for coming.
We are the Magentics, the Apple's visionary team. And my name is NaRayah Runyon, Rachel Watkins, Belle Soyfer,
And Chetan Bafna.
Why do you buy a product? According to Simon Sinek, people don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. And here at Apple, we create some of the greatest products, not just great products, but because of what we believe. We believe that everything we do should challenge the way things are, challenge the status quo. We believe in doing things differently and pushing the limits of what is possible. In the words of Tim Cook, we believe that we are on the face of the earth to make great products, and that's not changing. We are going to continue this trend. How do we make great products? We challenge the status quo by making products that are easy for people to use. You don't have to be a computer genius to use our products. That's what we're designed for. And they're beautiful. Something that someone looks at and it's a symbol of status. When you have an Apple product, you feel a part of something bigger that's challenging the status quo and setting yourself apart. He said it best, saying we are constantly focusing on innovating, doing what's new, believing in the simple and not the complex. We just happen to make great Mac computers that revolutionized the computer industry, that created a mouse that made us be able to use individual items on a screen that we can't actually access with a button. We have iPods that revolutionized not just how people listen to music, but the entire music industry. iPhones that now allow people to have more access on what they can do on their touch screen. And the new Apple Watches that are also working to revolutionize the timekeeping industry. We redefine luxury in what we do because of the way we do it, and we do it that way because we believe in having the best product. We want to control what we do. We own our technology and the products, and we are actively involved in how it is made. We want to be involved in markets where we are going to make a difference in the world. Tim Cook said, we believe in saying no to thousands of products, ones that aren't worth our time, so that we can really focus on the few that are truly important and meaningful to us. In the past, that was the computers, the iPod, the iPhone, the watches. But the question is, what's next? What's the future? Where is Apple going to innovate and go where no man has gone before? Cars are the future of Apple.
And here at Apple, we have the resources to make this happen. Tesla spent 1/10 of just their resources and development budget that we have at Apple, indicating that we have the more potential for success here in our industry. market, which is expanding and worth $405 billion. And not only will our car be luxury, but it will also be self-driving. Google and Tesla are currently in this proposed market. However, they have run into some problems that we are going to fix. And not only are we fixing their problems, but we are also incorporating CarPlay, which allows iPhone users to plug in their iPhone and display it on the monitor and use the apps there. So our competition has a couple problems. First, their software is glitch-ridden, and glitches on an iPhone are way less harmful and deadly than in a car. But here at Apple, we will be revolutionizing the operating system. Also, they have limited maps, no small roads, just giant ones. Google only has 2,000 miles in the US, when there are 4 million miles in just the US alone. So here at Apple, we will be extending the maps. Also, their sensors are ineffective, which is bad for, it can create problems on the road of addressing harmless or dangerous situations. So Apple is going to expand on research and development to fix this issue. And also ethics. Should software control the lives of drivers and drivers also on the road? Drivers control the software here at Apple, and we will show you how.
So to talk about Apple software, we're known for our company brand name reputation. It's a user-friendly interface, so you don't have to be a computer genius or a car genius to use our software. There's an integration of iOS, which is hands-off and voice-controlled through Siri, which makes our software very compatible for the car model. Durability, security, quality, and we have customer support and customer satisfaction, which all together in the phone industry made us stand out and makes our software very compatible for the car industry as well. What's missing is just the car frame. So Alan Kay said that people who are serious about their software should build their own hardware. And taking that into consideration, how great our software is, it's perfect for the car model. Just to talk about Tesla, which is right now on the market and our competitor in these innovative cars, their Model S, which came out in 2012, is a full-size, 5-door luxury liftback. It's known to be quiet, fully electrical, lithium-ion powdered battery, and it accelerates from 0 to 60 miles per hour in roughly 3.1 seconds. There's an autopilot hardware, meaning that it's not fully autopiloted yet, but given software updates, one day it can be autopiloted. And it uses Google Maps and retails for approximately $100,000 on the market. So what's the future for Apple in the car industry? So given our software and how great it is, our software can make cars hands-off, voice-controlled, fully automated, and go on drive on any terrain. It would use extensive maps. For example, it would include major metropolitan areas, more detailed roads, and so users would be more happy with the roads, and to show different construction routes so users aren't tied up and have longer transit time because of that. Label more cities and roads as well. And our research and development would focus on to responding to different road conditions, increase sensitivity of the sensors so they could respond to different road conditions and anything that can happen on the road, and develop new battery technology. At the same time, consumer safety is a first, and there would be an autonomous override feature, and this would be included with the reliability of our Apple name.
So with all of these considerations, where do we enter the market and how? So first, here at Apple, we have a line of products, as NaRayah had mentioned before, ranging from creating the mouse to iPhones, iPods, watches, and with all of these product considerations, here at Apple, we maintain a high profit margin relative to our competitors in the industry. So with cars considered, we have decided to price it at $150,000 per unit, and the cost of manufacturing will be $75,000. Now with this consideration, comparative to our market competitors, they make a profit margin of approximately 15%. So how are we going to reach 100% profit margin? Well, we are going to focus our research and development costs front hand before we actually retail this product. And with the immense resources we have, we will develop cheaper technology, cheaper procedures for manufacture, and cheaper distribution methods to ensure that this product can be made available to the consumer. So the first thing that we need to do is spend 2015 and through 2017 making, researching, and developing the first Apple car. With all of these considerations, there's a lot that goes into that. So we will work with manufacturers to help us build an efficient Apple car as our first entry in this market. We will use online distribution to avoid the discrepancies and regulations that happenstance come with dealerships. And then we'll train mechanics to provide not only Apple care for our Apple products, but help them understand what it is that makes Apple products unique. The support, the continuity that comes from Apple is that uniqueness. Because if we were not to train a manufacturer with instructions for how to properly take care of an Apple product,